Well, it's got me small for some reason still. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting for the stream to start. For those catching the replay, though, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications when we do live chats. You can take part right along with us. So, been a little bit. I had a little extra time today. I got everything done early, and I wanted to go live yesterday. It didn't shake out yesterday or Monday like I originally wanted. So I said, what the hell? We'll go live today. We got a couple of cheapies. Pulled the cellophane off. I hadn't opened Jimmy Choo Man Intense yet. Final piece of the puzzle. Polo Red Rush, the more citrusy, fresh version of Polo Red. Didn't mean to grab that. And Cerruti, 1881 Sport. It's a tester. Just some random stuff I had bought from Fragrance Buy. I have a lot more fragrances coming from Fragrance Buy. Fig Me Up. I got tired of waiting on Slow-Mo Shop. I canceled the order and just bought it from Fragrance Buy. Bought 2 bottles, one for me and one for the members for the giveaway from this weekend. Bought Cherry. I got a couple of Margiela fragrances I bought. I bought Michane Ambra Calabria. I've got a variety of things coming. I still got Amen Stellar and Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal Intense that I haven't done nothing with yet that came in with these. Just I got some stuff that came in from a Burkholz fragrance, and I forgot what other brand from So Avant-Garde. I got some more samples. Some decants Jason sent me that came in today. I got all kinds of stuff lined up to do. So we're going to start doing a lot more live streams as best we can. I'm going to try to do 2 a week. Remember I was saying maybe 1 a week. I'm going to try to do 2 a week. And there's going to be a lot of fragrance forward. Hey, look, I got, especially for the next, 2 weeks or whatever, because I got a lot of stuff coming in. But as far as what we're wearing today, some of you saw this morning's video. Well, not many of you saw this morning's video. It's doing absolute terrible shit. But that's okay. And so is the Scent of the Day Shorts video, surprisingly. But Light Breeze, House of Distan. Had a lot of people asking me, do I find it's like Imagination mixed with Percival or something like that? That's fair, I guess. I like this more than Imagination. I don't like it more than Percival. Percival's amazing. Percival's a lot spicier. This is a very sparkling, spicy, fresh aquatic. It reminds me more of M. Michelef Gin and Tonic than anything else. I really don't even need to do this. It's on my hand. Yeah, I can still smell it pretty easily. And then Love Flame, it's get that chocolate accords come out more as it's gotten deeper in the dry down. Man, that one's amazing too. Where's it at? Right here. This is their best fragrance in my opinion. It's my favorite. This is the one I gave a 9.25. It's a couple of 9s from the house, but that's the 9.25. But this, the lowest rating I gave of the bunch, 7.75, because it's, it's their fresh blue, but it's really well done. It's really well done, fresh blue. It's just pricey. I understand people are going to bitch and gripe for a designer type profile at niche prices. I get it. But I like it. And Justin actually wanting to wear it and like it the other day. I was like, ooh, I can't wait to smell it now if he likes it. Jesus, because he never likes stuff like this. So that's what we're rocking today. We'll get caught up in the chat. We got 85 in the first 3 minutes. I appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. It does indeed help. Let's get caught up in the chat. Good to see you, sir. Moscow Mule, great choice. Speaking of fresh, from Paris Corner. Good to see you, Kevin. Pacific Rock Flower, the new one. I haven't tried that one. Good to see you, Manny. Lafayette Street, excellent choice. What's going on, sir? How are you? Wanted by Night and Musk Therapy. There you go. Good little 1-2 combo. Not a big Musk Therapy guy, but Wanted by Night. Iconic these days as far as designers. Panadora Aquadadora, I've heard good things. And then a double up on Panadora, Forever Love this evening. Santal Volcanique from Maison Crivelli for Joel. Long time no chat. Boss Bottle Bold Citrus and Dior Eau Sauvage Cologne. Now we're talking. That's a home run right there. Beautiful, beautiful bright citrus. The Cologne flanker is better than the regular Eau Sauvage EDT, I think. Citrus is better in that one. Coco Loco. So glad to have this one back in rotation. Thanks again, GZ and Mauricio. Yeah, George is on a plane right now heading to Greece. Talked to him this morning. He'll be in Greece for the next couple of weeks, vacationing, and on the tail end, he's got a wedding, and then on the tail end, he's going to a couple of, I think, Egypt and a few other places. He's always got to tie in some business stuff when he's going to travel. It just wouldn't be George. And I get it. Make some productivity. If you're going to be on another part of the world, you might as well be productive. So safe travels to George. Hachibat. Seraphim Musk arrived yesterday, but I think it's a bit too hot and humid here to wear it out. Signature Rosé. Heidi got it. So I want to preface this with, to any stupid motherfucker, here's a good little quick rant for you guys, that thinks when I tell you these real life situations that happen about a compliment situation and think I'm making some shit up, you dick cheese, no good, useless, unsuccessful human beings that have nothing going on in life, so you don't think things don't happen in other people's lives. Because that happened yesterday. Thing number 107, this guy said that didn't really happen. It was on the what Heidi said about this when I sprayed it 2 days ago. That really happened. Every time I tell y'all a situation, the shit really happens. So let me give a big go fuck yourself to any bullshit viewers that think I'm some sort of liar and inauthentic. Just because you are doesn't mean everyone else is. So there's a good rant for you. Obviously, I am not talking about Barry. My apologies, Barry. The reason I bring it up is because you brought up rosé, which is now called rose athenite. I was in the dressing room trying on some clothes today at Marshall's, and Heidi was rolling around the store. Just after I come out, I see her. She bought the shoes, and she's like, she has to tell me this story. She's like, I was about to call you. I thought I was being followed around the store by this guy, and it was getting really weird, really fast. And he stopped me and said, I hate to bother you. I'm so sorry, but I know it's kind of weird. I know you noticed I've been following you, but I have to ask, what are you wearing? You smell absolutely incredible. She immediately perked up and she said, oh, it's called Signature Rosé by Zaharoff. She was so excited to say it. He's like, I bet you get this a lot when you wear this. She said, it happens every single time I wear it. Maybe not this situation. She said, admittedly, it was a little weird. I was about to call my husband, but I'm glad we cleared this up. But yeah, she said, every time I wear it out in public, somebody compliments me. He's like, well, you smell absolutely amazing. And I just could not stop smell. I wanted to keep smelling it. So I kind of followed in the distance, tried not to get too close for so long. But thank you for letting me know. I'm going to look that one up on the internet. So yes, that did really happen. And it's hilarious. We called George after, hey, got a fun little story for you when we got back in the car. And same thing happened with when she wore Bloom, which I told you guys this story the other day. We opened an account at Regions because we don't have Chase here. My business account and our joint checking account is at Chase. We don't have any Chases around here. So we got Regions in Louisiana and here. So we went to Regions, and our banker we were dealing with kept fawning over Bloom. So I actually gave her one of my backup bottles of Bloom. I brought it to her today when we were out and about. And we went to see Daisy, and she got to see the little happy dance. She was so excited. So this kind of stuff really does happen. And for any of you that are nice people, not the guy I was talking about, that those situations don't happen, that's unfortunate because they are fun when it does happen. They're fun little stories. And anytime stuff like that happens, I like to because it's comical sometimes that it's like over the top. Like this dude was following me around the store kind of thing. So it's fun little tidbits to share with you guys. So again, I state, anybody that thinks I'm making things up in line, fuck the motherfucking fuck out of you, you stupid fucking fuck, loser fuck. Clip that and put it all over the internet. Huh? So there's your rant for the day, guys. People irk the shit out of me. This community's ruined me, by the way. I immediately think everyone's a piece of shit outside of the fragrance community when that's not the case. And I got fussed the other day by my wife. She's like, this community's ruined you. You got to stop thinking everybody's those toxic fucks. And it's not all of you guys, but of the 96, there's a few in here that are some toxic, useless human beings. You know, I've been getting it in abundance lately, guys. In abundance. The last month, been really fucking ramped up. So yeah, makes me hate this fucking community. Makes me fucking hate it. Trying to take the joy out of fragrance. You can never take joy out of fragrance from me, but boy, the community aspect. Fuck this community. It's me and my people. It's me and you guys. Outside of me and you guys, fuck everyone else. I don't care. That's where I'm at with the community. But sir, I hope you enjoy rosé. I hope nobody follows you around the store, but I hope you get many, many compliments. Because more times than not, I get a compliment when I wear it too, but it happens to Heidi often. And that was a wild situation today. Kind of awkward, but shook out to be a funny story, right? Light blue EDT needed a dumb reach on the go, and man, does it smell good. That is a Mount Rushmore fragrance for me, sir. So I totally get where you're coming from. Bois Imperial. Excellent choice. Let them know, Joel. That's kind of, it doesn't stay in stock at discounters too often. I think that's a little high. But it's not bad. That's a little high, though. I would think closer to the mid 200s would be kind of a sweet spot. Just out of curiosity, does Fragrance Spot have it in stock? I'm going to assume they don't because they typically don't. Justin's a big fan of that one. Let's see if they got it in stock by chance. They don't. They don't have it in stock. And since they updated their site, let's see, when I do this, they used to show the price even if it was in stock when you do certain. Since they updated their site, which I'm not a fan of the change, but since they updated the site, it doesn't do that anymore. I'm going to say that's a little on the high end for the sweet spot, but not like probably maybe $25 more than I would want to pay. 250, 275 range, I would think is kind of the sweet spot for that. It's been a while since I've looked at it anywhere on discounters. I'm not exactly sure what it's going for everywhere else. Good to see you, Kara. Gold Prestigium from Mancera. You can't go wrong with Mancera. I'm going to do Cherry and Fig Me Up as its own little video. I'm going to do those two together when those come in. Which they're coming in by the weekend. I got a package coming like every day the rest of the week from Fragrance Bar. I got 3 more packages. Paradise Garden, you can't go wrong right there. That's for sure. Polo Deep Blue. What a great choice. What a great choice. That one gets forgotten, man. Mind Games Jadot. Whew. Woo, woo. That one has scratched the itch for me with Oud Maracuja. I'm good. I don't need to get Maison Crivelli Oud Maracuja no more. That was close enough. They're very similar to one another. It's close enough. Vetiver Primavera from Horse. Never tried that one myself. Rafe, good to see you, sir. Seraphine Musk got it today. It's so good. I agree. I've been getting a lot of messages, seeing a lot of comments, everybody's posts. Had a funny one. it was like 20 minutes ago. Let's see if Brian responded. Brian Clark in the Z Lounge. Let's see if he responded. Matthew Lopez responded to it. That's kind of funny. I was going to say leather's more prominent dry down. This is really gentlemanly fragrance that can be worn all year round. Although it makes me feel like I'm a lot better looking than I am. That's funny. So Brian was responding to Amunra, I want to say is how you pronounce his name, in the Z Lounge. Can't wait for a sample. Is the leather accord prominent? Like, hey, is it a leather type fragrance? Which is prominent, but not star of the show. That black little piece of black leather I talk about in Seraphine Musk. And Brian said, from what others are saying, I don't think it's leather prominent at all. Mine should arrive in about an hour. Waiting on it. Also, PM'd you, maybe check your spam. I said, Brian, after you smell it, make sure to come back and say, quote, I'll be damned. The leather's right there, but not the main focus. So you got to remember, some people can't pick the smell of a pile of dog shit out of a flower bed with a wink emoji. Because just because you're into fragrance doesn't mean you could articulate what you're smelling or know what the fuck you're talking about. And I don't know who he's referring to, the multiple people, but they may legitimately not get leather. I'm just having fun with it. But I find it's pretty prominent, and it seems to be the majority of the feedback I've seen finds to be pretty prominent as well, as far as that smokiness as well. But the whole light and dark thing, a lot of people seem to be understanding where I'm coming from now that they're getting their nose on it. It's really hard to describe. Light meets dark was kind of what came to me at the time, but it makes sense once you smell it. You know, it's really good. I told George he was going to have a hit. It's been a hit. It's a great, great fragrance. Any of you that haven't tried it yet, I would encourage getting samples and checking it out. Donald, good to see you, sir. And Kenny Wood wore Coco Loco. Great choice. I wore it last week. What's going on, sir? How are you? Quez, always a pleasure. Virgin Island Water. Split of the day, legs and core. Oof. That's a rough day to work your core, man, because your core is going through it on a leg day. That's a rough day to do some core work. You're going to be hurting tomorrow. I got this dry cough came back again. It's weird. Me getting it on and off through competition season. It's been very strange. Some days I have it, some days I don't. I don't smoke. I'm not sick. No, I don't have any emphysema or anything like that. So I don't know what the hell. I hope you're enjoying them. My man. Good to see you, sir. This place is bugged. All righty. My sin of the evening right now. All right. Well, I hope you pick something good. Himalaya from Creed. I need to put that in my rotation, man. What a great choice. So underrated from Creed. It really is. Dumb question. I know you might cook me for this. That's hilarious. Race by sale end. It ends at, I think, the same time it started. 10 o'clock Central. It might be midnight. No, let me double check. Let's pull up the email from my rep. Let's see. It's 10 a.m. before June. It doesn't say, it doesn't say in the details that I have. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't say in my email. I really don't know. Candidate say I got it pulled up right here. Let's go to Door Crashers because I got the details of everything at Door Crashers right here. They might have the time right here. It doesn't say. Shit, I honestly don't know. And this is all the places I know where to find the information. So, if you're waiting to buy close to that time, I hope you're able to. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. I looked at my email, which is similar information to that. Obviously has a little bit more detail, but still it doesn't show when the actual sale ends, so I'm not sure. I wish I had a better answer for you, my man. My bad. My apologies. It's pretty cool. I mean, the older the better in these situations. If nothing else, it's sat and macerated for a long ass time, so it's going to seem like some crazy strong fragrance when really it's been, as long as it's been stored properly, it's been sitting there macerating for 11 years, and they don't spoil easily. Citruses will spoil maybe sometimes, like this, because there's a vintage collector side of this community that wear fragrances from the 80s, citrus aromatics from the 80s. So I mean, cool. What's up, Marcus? Kajal 3. Rocking those Brick by Bricks today, too, I saw. Mr. Kix Griffey. Telefero Victory. Kix Griffey approved FW Wolfpack for life. Happy you're on live, my guy. Appreciate it. Yes, not too often I've had many opportunities, kind of getting back in the groove of everything. I'm going to try to do twice a week moving forward. 4 times a week, that's pretty much over. But twice a week, I'm going to try to make it a point. I don't know exactly which day. Sometimes it might be Wednesdays now. Sometimes it depends on what I've got going on, because Wednesday's my get shit done day. It's the middle of the week. Fondo EDT is really good. It's really good. I like it a lot. Blue and Red should be in tomorrow. Can't wait. Aquacinzi Alley Blue. Excellent choice. Yeah, I love it. Mind Games Mentor. Whew, God, you're the best smelling guy in the chat right now that I've seen. Up until the Nautical Voyage guy showed up. Now you're second. Can't go wrong with Nautical Voyage, man. Fragrance World Fiat de Luna. Never tried it. Mind Games Gamut. A lot of Mind Games love in the chat today. Okay. Flexing, guys. Flexing. John Barbados, Artist and Pure. Great choice. Citroporum, Signature Extreme, Black Rose, Rosé, Coco Loco, and one more I can't remember. I mean, you can't go wrong trying any of them. You never know which ones are going to be your favorite until you try them. I hope you enjoy it, Boz. Good to see you, sir. Aqua de Joe Parfum. I saw that at Ross today. Didn't find Tommy Summer for me. Trust me, I've been looking. I found one for my wife, though, and she loves it. It's watermelon, gardenia, and sand are the prominent. It's like a watermelon aquatic with gardenia. She loves it. She loves it. So it was only $20. I found it. I was like, we're getting this for you. And I showed her the notes. She's like, ooh, it does sound like it'd be good. As soon as we got home, she sprayed it. She said, come smell. You did good. So, well, it was a blind buy for me, too. I just looked at the notes to see if it was something you would like, because she's pickier than I am when it comes to her fragrances. But when I saw the notes, I was like, gardenia is her favorite floral note and fragrance, and it's a fruity aquatic. She's going to be in for it. And she likes it. So, fellas, if you see Tommy Girl Summer, red palm trees on the box, cream color base with like a kind of like red velvet type of red print with palm trees and everything. That's the newest one, the 2025 summer flanker. It's a watermelon aquatic white floral based around gardenia with a sand accord. Makes it kind of beachy. Grab it for your girl. $20. Raw stress for less. Yeah. So you like the smokier, heavier ones, that's for sure. That's what good ones, man. Sitting here at work, just received Seraphim Musk. The whole office is smelling great from the test sprays. That I could believe, sir. So that's something that YouTube does. The more you comment, the higher they rank you. That's not anything I can control. I'm sure I could disable it if I wanted, but I'm going to leave it on. It's something that's in a beta test mode that they're doing. Signature Seraphim Musk on Monday. Profondo 2022 edition. Good to see you, Marty. Signature Rosé is great. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Then whilst I smell rosé, I'll wear it tomorrow. I gotta admit, smelling it on Heidi today makes me want to wear it too. It's so good. It never ceases to amaze. Every time I smell it, it's so fucking, it's a masterpiece. That's one that deserves the word masterpiece. It really does. It's so good. We could definitely do better than that. I knew you would like the rant. Yeah, people work my nerves sometimes. It really does. Like one of my biggest things is to insinuate or straight up say that I'm lying to people on here. Y'all have heard me say this before. Fuck you, motherfucker. That is not true at all. You're the one that's lying if you think I'm lying. So I said it in this morning's video. If you view me in any of these lights, please stop watching this video right now. Do not come back. I don't want viewers like you. And people think that's crazy. Why wouldn't you want all the engagement, all the viewers? Because I don't want all the friends and to know all the people in real life. Why would I want those types of people in my comment section? Because that's the main ones that want to type their little feelings in the comment section. And that's the main ones I try to get the hell up out of here. If we wouldn't be friends in real life, I don't need you to watch me. If we wouldn't get along and have a great conversation and have things in common, I'm good. I will pass. 8 billion people. We've had this discussion. 8 billion people out there. I don't expect 8 billion. I don't want. You would think, oh my God, think of the money. If you had 8 billion subscribers, yeah. Think of the bullshit with 8 billion subscribers. Not everybody could handle that. Now, I'm not saying I couldn't. I'm just saying I don't want to. Sounds like a nightmare. I sure appreciate that, my man. Sincerely, thank you. Look, some people don't like when I do the little rants and everything. And you know, I'll hear a big game talk, but I sure don't lose subscribers. Even if I do a shorts video that gets 50, 60 dislikes because they didn't like what I had to say, it don't have a negative subscriber section in the analytics. It's either nothing gained, nothing lost, or nothing gained, or I might even gain a few because some people would be like, I like this guy, and they'll subscribe because they randomly come across that video and they hadn't seen me before that. And that video is the first thing they see from me, and they're like, I like this guy. So people talk a big fucking game about because the ones that do unsubscribe, they always make sure to tell me. I had one had to tell me because he's not here for the flexing because I shared a link in a post to the fitness channel. And he's like, I'm not here for all this as a natural bodybuilder myself. Boy, these natural bodybuilders are the niche snobs of the equivalent. Niche snob, holier than thou, people in the fragrance community. Natural bodybuilders. Same shit. High and mighty, high horse. And he's like, I'm unsubscribing. Just keeping it real, brother. Sure. Go eat some lentils or whatever the fuck. Some pea protein. Mujab. I'm butchering this. Like, I've never heard of this. Just received Seraphim Musk. Boy, will you write, it's epic. It's amazing. It's so freaking good. I'm telling you, this is some of George and Claude's best work. It really is. This is a banger. Home run. Home freaking run. Not pissed off at all. I just get tired of people's shit. Oh, yeah. This ain't no fucking community, Jason. There ain't no fucking... There's little sub-communities people create within the community. That's the community aspect. Like the conversation we're having here today, the active people in the chat, this is community. The overall, the fragrance community is total shit. How about your final preacher, ladies and gentlemen? George Atkinson, Fragrance Apprentice? How about your final preacher? I talk to the final preacher all the time, too. Oh, yeah. The people I do like and value and trust and consider friends, we all kind of fucking feel the same way about this community, okay? It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. It really is. This is the makeup community all over again. You always heard about how toxic the makeup community is, and I think this place is trying to top it. Estrogen levels. It's the fucking problem. They ain't a bunch of real, actual male men. There's not like masculine men. There's male genitalia humans, but there ain't a lot of men, like traditional masculine, because, you know, masculine's toxic these days and offensive. Men in this community. It's bitch men. all over the fucking place. And I don't mean the overwhelming majority, but there's an abundance. There's an abundance. And if you took offense to that, you're one. Because that's who takes offense and gets sensitive. Okay. Long as we're on the same page. I got told I would get knocked. You and I both know I would knock you out in one punch. I'm 6'4", 350. Now, I know who buys these bot comments. He's watching right now. I call him Fat Mel. Fat porky bitch that lives with his mama, buys fake J's. You guys heard me talk about this dude before. I know because of how he talks in the bot comments. I know it's him. This who's I'm getting robbed soon, brap, brap, and all this. Yeah. So, 6'4", 350. Not the scary, holy shit, look at that monster 6'4", 350. I ain't seen my dick in years. The only reason I know it's there is because I can feel it. Type of 350. That one punch, right after it's thrown. Slow, duck, move around a little bit, watch fat boy get gassed. Okay? The shit people say to me, guys, y'all don't see 99.9% of it because I have strict restrictions on my comment section, blocked words, blocked phrases, all kinds of shit that's got to be approved for it to see the light of day. And most of that shit don't. I'm the only person that can see it, so I can block all that stuff and get rid of it. I'm telling y'all, it's the last month or so, I've been getting it in spades from people. And it's a small amount of people, but they obsess to where they do it in abundance. They make it the focal point of their day. They legitimately spend money on bot comments even. Man, save your Chili's paycheck, dude. Try to get up out your mama's house. Stop spending bot comment money on me. Don't spend money on me. That's still a view and engagement on my channel. I'm probably making more than you're spending because of your bot comments. When you tally it all up, or maybe close to it, because I'm sure they can't be expensive if this dude's buying them. This is a broke motherfucker. He ain't balling like that to be slanging money, so we're getting things off chest in this live stream, apparently. Unplanned, but that's how I roll. I'm very in the moment, and I let it flow as I see fit. And it's entertaining for some, and it's not for others. And I, not really sorry. I'm not going to apologize for it for those that don't like it, because I say what I feel is necessary in the moment. And not saying every stream moving forward is going to be like this, but a little bit of stuff needed to be addressed because it's, like I said, it's been heavy. It's been heavy. I'm not doing those pick a comment and do a shorts video anymore. I'll record them and I'll not post them. I've been doing that lately. Like I record it, have a good laugh, and then I delete it. Because, yeah, it's just not worth it anymore. This place is like gotten me to where, like I said, you can't take the joy of actual smelling fragrances out of me. You just can't. It doesn't matter. But engaging with humans on the internet, boy, it's pushing me to stop doing that. To where the only way you're going to get to talk to me ever is right here in this live chat. It's getting to that point. I've been trying my best to fight that and not or ignore comments and not reply to people, not reply to messages and stuff like this, which I've gotten to where I do less of these days. But it's been so much lately. And there's a tipping point on the scale where it's like fuck everybody, and I'm getting to that. I'm getting really close to that point on the scale, guys. It's getting really fucking close to that. Accurate. I'm not going to read it. So George put in Chat GPT and asked, why am I targeted the other day? And it goes based off of data analysis. It's not opinion based. There's no bias and emotion. It's artificial intelligence using data analysis across the internet and assessing it. And boy, it's gold. Boy, it's gold. Maybe one day he debated on reciting what Chat GPT had to say in the live stream we did the other day. It was that same day. Yeah, because George loves his Chat GPT. I don't fuck with it, but boy, it comes up with some gold, some scary accurate gold sometimes. But yeah. Ooh, Fig and Woods, basically. That's a good one. I haven't sprayed that in a long time. That's very underrated. Precious Liquid Aqua Oud. So I've never tried the Parfum, the newer one, but the original EDP, beautiful, bright, airy, and lingers. Lingers for a really long time. It's very light, but it never seems to fade. Never looked into it before. Never looked into it. Not familiar with it. That's a great price. Yeah, if you can get anything on Waj under 200, I think you're doing pretty good, personally. Damn. Shit happens, right? The orange juice fragrance. What's up, D? Good to see you, man. Frank Olivier, Java intense for work because I work with Paint Crazy. All right, then. Uncle Rick. Peace, good brother. Game of Spades, Full House. I need to get some of these Game of Spades fragrances. People ask me about them all the time. I don't have any of them. I haven't tried none. I know that's like the it brand on TikTok. You can't get on a fragrance algorithm on TikTok and not hear somebody tell you to buy it through the link that it's the greatest clone since sliced bread. You know, Signature Rosé, can't wait. Chanel Le Lion. Good choice. Good choice. Good to see, sir. Ooh, Bodysia. Excellent choice. I've heard good things about Arden. Nice. My dad sent today Yup Om EDT, and he says it's a masterpiece. Hey, to each their own. I disagree. But hey, as long as he enjoys what he wears, that's all that matters. My opinion is irrelevant to a fragrance you're wearing. If you enjoy it, that's all. I'm happy for you if you enjoy it. You know, that's all that matters. You got to live in that sillage. You want to enjoy your fragrance. He's probably been wearing it for decades, since the 80s when it came out. So it's he started wearing it when, in its heyday, more than likely. So it's just part of his life. He'll never get away from it. You know, so I totally understand that. I totally get it. Scent of the Day, Seraphine Musk. Called Work and Van Barstow, Coltrane, Scent of the Day, Mango Oud. Ooh, two good ones. Seraphine Musk and Mango Oud. Hell yeah. See, $249. That's kind of the sweet spot I was thinking. Not sure if they ship to Canada. I'm not sure either, but there you go, Joel. Yeah, great choice. Great choice for $250. I think that's the sweet spot. So I'm going to skip on down just a bit, guys, because I know my ranting got us super far behind. So my apologies. Yeah, they usually end them at midnight. I just couldn't find it anywhere. Yeah, it's still the 7th, but midnight's typically when they end their sales. My tree's good to see you, my man. What's up, Gator? Cosmala number 4 Neon. Got Seraphine Musk yesterday. Can't wait to get full wear on it. So we're going to slide on down these comments, guys. I apologize. I'm going to ease my way down, see if anything catches my eye. I sure did. Everybody and their mom has been messaging me about it. It's Versace Mano Fresh Extreme all over again. Trust me, I know, guys. I'm not going to buy it from overseas like I did with Cinque Terre. I'm just going to wait till it comes to North America for 110 or whatever it's going to be when it first drops, and I'll get it. I'll buy it. I don't feel like I have to have it for 180 so badly. You know, I did it once just for the thrill of buying a brand new release Mancera once, you know. So I'm going to wait. No, I didn't have nothing to do with that. Now, helping its sales, pretty confident I helped its sales. So that may be the contributing factor where you can say I made it happen, which I could never solely make Mancera make an intense flanker. But I'm sure my love and passion and just you definitely need to give this a shot aspect of that fragrance, helping it sell so many bottles, probably had a little tiny bit to do with it, but I damn sure can't take any real credit, you know. I don't think, anyways. No, that's not a dumb question. I just one I didn't have an answer for. That's possible. Same perfumer using the same oils. It's still, I mean, Triple XL is still based off the Signature Pour Homme DNA. That's not a separate creation. That's a Signature Pour Homme flanker, just like Seraphine Musk is a Signature Pour Homme flanker. Hijack Bloom, she pushed her favorite. Juliet has a gun. Lust for Sun. That's one of Heidi's favorites, too. Good to see, sir. I appreciate that. We'll take a look at some stuff in a little bit. We got fragrances to get to, which is why I need to carry my ass to the bottom of this comment section. Eventually, that was made to order. It's not going to be a restock anytime soon. Yeah, it was wild. I talked on the phone with George after, because I woke up from messages the next morning. He's like, "Did you see it yet? Did you see it? Did you see it?" Because George is a very close friend of mine now, George Atkinson. And like, he's been on me to go to SummerSlam. I just have so much trouble because him and Megan are coming to SummerSlam here in the States. He's like, and he was on me. He's like, "You sure there's no way we'll see you at SummerSlam?" Said, "No, I can't. I got too much travel the rest of the year. I got a lot of trips coming up. That it just I can't do anything extra beyond this point. I got something going on every month. I'm traveling the rest of the year. But yeah, he wanted it because I understand the character. I know where he's going with everything. I knew about everything he was wanting to do this season before he started filming anything. Get ready for his next video. I definitely inspired that one. We had a long conversation. A video idea came up that we agreed he should do immediately. So his next video, he's working on editing right now. He already filmed it yesterday. That one's going to shake some branches on the tree that is this shithole community. Oh yeah, I'm not going to say what the fragrance is and spoil anything, but yeah, there's a very specific story he's telling. He's basically made short stories and short films, independent Sundance Film Festival films out of fragrance reviews. That's what makes George so unique. Eat some lentils. Yeah, there you go. Yes, it just gets worse and worse. It just gets worse and worse. And the most toxic people are the people that have been around the longest because they're bitter people, and they hate that there's commercialism in a product-based category. Fucking morons. What you think was going to happen? You think companies weren't going to want to take advantage of the marketing of a fragrance review? You fucking dumbasses. Stop watching YouTube if it bothers you. You know what I mean? Like, look, find people that you know are being real with you. And I'm not the only one, but like, I'm not saying I have to be the one you watch, but find somebody you like that you relate to that you know is being real with you and watch them. Whether they have affiliate links or not, you can, I don't know how, I'm tired of saying this. You can be authentic and real and honest with people and still have brands want to work with you, still have companies want to work with you, and still be 100% authentic with your audience and tell them how you really fucking feel. You think brands get excited when I give a 6.5, 7, 7.5, 7.5 out of 10 on the fragrance? No, but they don't run away from me cursing. I gave a fucking lecture about stop watching me if you feel this certain way about me in a Max Aroma sponsored video this morning. The rep understands who they're dealing with and they like me. Okay? So I will state again, you can be an authentic, truthful person and have all these things and be able to do all of these things. Not everybody is a shill is conniving. They're being inauthentic. People throw that word around like everybody that gets a free anything or has an affiliate link is that. That was part of my speech this morning. It's like, judge me as an individual. Don't lump me in. My whole thing was the assuming. You don't make an ass out of you and me. You're going to make an ass out of you, not me, when you assume about me. Because I'm going to let you know every time. Because I only work with companies, brands, people that understand who they're dealing with, what they're dealing with, and how it's going to go. This don't scare nobody off like people would think. It actually attracts more than it deters people away. This level of authenticity. This is what makes me the most unique, one of the most unique people and personalities in this space. Because I don't give a fuck. And I'm very genuine. And it's not an ego-driven thing. I pride myself in doing it because it's a needed thing in the space. Again, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only person you can trust. I'm not the only person being real with you. And holier than thou, I don't have affiliate links. That doesn't necessarily mean you can trust them either. Most of them are just bitter and trash shit because they're jealous and hateful and the community's not what they wanted it to be, or they didn't get success. It didn't work out for them. So let me expose everybody's a shill. Everybody's terrible. You got to be careful with these people that you just think because they're telling it like it is. That's ulterior motive driven. That's bitterness, guys. You can have your cake and eat it too in certain instances. Sometimes you can. Fortunately for me, I have my cake and I eat it too. Yay me, right? And that's due to you guys, the value you put in my trust, because a lot of you know you're really getting the real deal here. And fortunately, there's companies out there that value that too. Because even if I got nothing to work with and I'm just have to buy every single fragrance, we're still doing these videos. It's still gonna be the same shit every time. That stuff does not change. It was great. You got to have 43 minutes to spare, though. They are short films. That is for sure. See, I get fed up with shit, guys. I get fed. We haven't even touched the fragrance yet, and we're 41 minutes in. But I get fed up with this bullshit. That stigma shit that people want to throw out, it's ridiculous. It's not true for every person. It's true for some. I'm not going to sit here and act like the things people think aren't really going on. Of course, that shit's really going on. But you have to be smarter than the average bear. You got to not be a blind, dumb fuck as a viewer. You have to not be a stupid motherfucker and a programmable sheep that can be conditioned. That is up to you as an adult to not be stupid and be able to see through bullshit. Learn to read people if you don't have the natural ability, because some people it's really easy to call out. It's really fucking easy to call out. Some people are just better than others at reading people. That's why I guess I feel I'm really good at reading people for the most part. I've been charmed by a few snakes in the grass before in this space, but the guard went up more because of it. So you learn, right? Yes, Boz, I know you know full well and firsthand. Thick skin. Oh God, you gotta have thick skin to be in those lobbies, right? That's the crazy, most racist, nasty shit of all time. Modern Warfare 2 and original Black Ops and stuff like that. CS:GO. Oh my God, I was trained for it all. Yeah, hell yeah. No, Fratcom ain't shit. It's just it's unnecessary. Is my point. This is a quirky thing to have as a hobby. And it should be joyfully celebrated that it's a quirky, weird thing that we have. And it's not. It's treated like some swindling, backstabbing, conniving, lying Ponzi scheme. It's really not. It's really fucking not. Most people that are creating content are genuine, good people. Most. There's the bad eggs that give everybody a stigma. And that's the same with brands and companies. Most are pretty good to work with, but some want to give you a script. You don't fuck with them. You don't fuck with them. It's that simple. Yeah, for sure. And you're getting an earful about it right now. Look, so like I said, some people don't like when I do this. Some people live for when I do this, because this is technically drama with me giving an earful about it. But yeah, 2K. I forgot 2K basketball. Yeah, early 2K. Whew, my God. Which fragrance should we start with? Let y'all pick. I would say Polo Red Rush is probably the freshest one based off the notes. But y'all pick. Which one we're going to start with? I'm going to skip to the bottom of these comments here in a second. I'm not changing. I ain't changing, Wes. Don't worry about that, man. Good to see you, too. I ain't changing. Look, the more I lean into who I am as a person, the more it's benefited me. I do close to 2 million views a month now. Now, the growth is tapering, leveling. It's between 1,500 and 2,000 subs a month, but it's still 1,500 and 2,000 subs a month. I don't have the big peaks of 7,000 and 4,000 and stuff hardly ever anymore. It's usually like a peak will be like 3,000, but that's still consistent growth in the thousands. And my views have just over the last this year basically started to create a more of an uphill climb month to month. The last 3 months have been over 1.8 million views. That's due to engagement. That's due to a lot of what's going on here and now. Maybe it's not to this extreme in the shorts videos and the recorded videos. The live streams are always going to be the rawest you're going to get. But you're always getting the real deal. Every time you see my face on camera, you're always getting the real deal. And I'm going to continue to trigger people, and that's fine. Stay triggered, bitches. Shit's not changing. I'm not going any fucking where. I do have things coming up over the next several years that are going to take a lot of my focus, time, and energy away from this, but I'm not going to get away from my content. I will always make the content. I love doing this. I love doing this. It's already an absurd collection. It ain't slowing down from growing for a long, long time, if ever. I may need an entire building one day for my fragrance collection. I don't fucking know. You never know what 10, 20 years down the line looks like. All depends on my relevance in social media, I guess. Or do I become a dead, bitter channel like some of the other ones? Take our community back. Good to see you, sir. Talking to Joel. 3 to 5 days usually. Processing is usually 3 to 5 days for them. Yeah, I got told that the other day. That was like last week or something like that. I get. Oh, I know you're reading this, bitch, because they go straight to, like I said, they're automatically hidden because I have the strictest stuff turned on with comments, and then on top of that, I have blocked words and phrases. When there becomes a pattern, I block the damn. I block the phrase or the word or the emoji or what series of emojis, whatever. I try. Basically, it's me protecting the good people in my audience from having to see all this negativity. You'll just hear me bring you up to speed once in a while, and that's kind of what today is. I'm bringing you up to speed because it's been wild in abundance. Yeah, fuck them with the business end of the dick. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck em. Fuck them. That's a little more detail than we're going to go into right now. Maybe at a later date. I did create the fitness channel. I do need to make a full-length video that I have not done yet. I've been doing a lot of shorts, just posing stuff lately. I will work on doing something like that. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you. I need to skip to the bottom. Hey, man, it is what it is. They're both really good. I would like to see a third Cobalt. I'd like to see a third one. I'd like to see what they would do with it. It's going to be tough to top the original and Elixir. And see, people tell me that all the time, but Sir John, with all due respect, and I'm not going to be hateful, because most people say with all due respect, and they say some disrespectful shit. I'm not doing that here. I'm not about to disrespect you, sir. You have to remember when you're not going through it, and I promise you, in no instance of your life have you gone through what I have on social media and deal with what I deal with on a daily basis on social media, because I get the most out of everybody in this community. I get the most. I get the most shit flung at me. Like if you were to able just through my eyes see what one day of this is, you would understand a little better on why once in a while I gotta say something. Here and there I gotta say something. So it's more the, like, I get the level of bullshit that like gold play button channels like a Logan Paul and shit kind of get. Like big influencer content creators and shit. Like the level of shit they get. Because I'm the number one target in this community. They don't like the change I bring. I've brought a lot of people into this space that are of my style, my personality, like-minded and everything, both creators and viewers that have stuck around. I've been told they hate the people that I've brought into this space. I've been told these things. I'm creating a sort of change in this space with the way I operate, and it has been happening slowly over the years. And again, the old heads, those girl bitches, they don't like it. They don't like it. Bunch of snobby motherfuckers want it their same way. They want it to go back to, y'all remember Steven's original videos from like 15 years ago where he had a little TV tray stand and it was like a 360p resolution square box screen. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, was a little white tea and everything at an apartment. Talking about a couple of phrases, like they wanted to go back to that. Or dudes sitting on a couch with a bad angle and no microphone, like the beginning of this community. They want it to be that. They want it to be that. They think that's the only way it can be passionate and unbiased. And that's not fucking true. I state again, you can make a great living doing this and be completely real with people. I don't care who doesn't believe it. Because I do it. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been full-time since September of 2020. It'll be 5 years in just a few short months that I have not had a fucking job. And I'm doing fine. Okay? And I don't lie to people. I don't swindle people. I don't try to manipulate people. I'm just a passionate, animated, fucking kind of emotional, chip on the shoulder type of guy. Works for me. It's who I am. It's what you get. It's what you're always going to fucking get. So, again, a lot of people really enjoy it. More people enjoy it than don't. Numbers don't lie, right? Appreciate you, sir. Somebody's got to say the shit. I say shit. A lot of people don't. A lot of people. Look, there's a lot of good creators here, small and large. There are that don't get enough credit. Shout out to Juan. Bad Boy Fragrance. That's my boy. Juan been keeping it real since day one. He cracks me up with the shill free thing because he buys everything, you know, and there's no shame in the game. But Juan's a great dude. I know Juan personally. I've hung out with Juan in person. Juan's a great guy. I've done a lot of things on the internet with Juan. I've helped co-host his award shows in the past and stuff. Like, Juan's a great dude. That's somebody, if you're not watching, you probably should. Shout out to Fat Boy Fragrances. Dave Cali, great personality, matter-of-fact personality, very much like me. Cali's Groom Room. Watch Cali's Groom Room. Fucking fragrance dude. Brandy's a great dude. I could just go on and on. Of course, Dedrick and Justin and my man Kix Griffey, Sips and Sniffs. It just, the list goes on and on and on. Selly, Tazo for damn sure. Definitely Tazo. I could, again, there's great creators, small and large, in this space. Kuba is honest. Kuba drives a fucking Porsche. Okay? Kuba wears all kinds of fucking real diamond and gold jewelry. Kuba's got 2 very successful channels. And Kuba's really telling you what he fucking thinks, and he's entertaining. Shout outs to Kuba. Shout outs to my guy. There's people out there, guys. There's people out there. You just got to know who to look for. You got to stumble across the right people. Or let somebody you value their opinion put you on game, like I'm doing right now. These are people you should probably check out. You may vibe with them, you may not. Just because I like them, you may not. But people worth giving a try. New Lil Young Cats, Chris Siage. I like Chris. It's a good dude. Does a lot of live streams too. Chris Siage, great guy. Carson Tries Fragrances, who I've discovered recently on TikTok. Like him. He cracks me up. He's being him. I like that. I like when I can tell people are being themselves. That's important to me. Don't give me a show. Don't play a fucking character. I want to see you. He's him. I like that. So, well, it's just been one big ass lecture, and we're almost an hour in. We're gonna have to do 2 hours so we can get through these. Lately, I would say back. Started training back twice a week now. So I need to get wider. I have to get wider. I was told the other day by a former admin, I won't throw her under the bus, that reached out, that it used to, quote unquote, be a little nicer because it used to be fun in there. Now it's just you with your shirt off, is what she told me. And I had a good laugh. I said, fuck them. That's their own obsession. No. Tell them to stop stalking everything I do on the internet. You know, I don't know what to tell you. When I post myself shirtless, I know it's going to end up on Reddit. That's fine. I don't care. I have a fitness dedicated Instagram. In fact, let's fucking look at it. Here we go. Time for Ross with his shirt off. Time for Ross in fucking posing trunks. Because I said it in this live stream, I wanted to do this. I promise we're going to do some fragrances, guys. Let's piss some people off and make me happy all at the same time. So I said we were going to cover this because Classic Physique was stacked. I did terrible in Classic Physique, and I took a few second place rounds in Men's Physique. I got my critiques. This was leading into the show. This was peak week kind of stuff. I got in really great shape. I work really fucking hard. I'm only up 4.5 pounds since the show. I still have my abs and everything. I'm just a little watery now. Holding a little bit more water retention, but I'm full. I'm bigger. My legs and back are already improving. This was carbon up the night before, trying to get to, this was right before I went to bed. I'm going to get to some stage shots here in a bit, and the posing routines, and then we'll move on. Because I did say we were going to talk about this. So all this can end up on Reddit too. They can touch their little baby dicks and get all excited. But that was Chula wear shorts that I wore for the main event, and then for prejudging I wore these Manifest shorts, and then posing trunks for Classic Physique. This was before prejudging, morning of. This was right after we oiled up. This was before prejudging. There's my coach oiling up Stefan. That was one of the pictures my mom took. I really don't have much of shit other than stuff from the crowd. Photography package was not what I wanted it to be. See, this is from the crowd. That's open class A for men's physique. Ryan on the left won. I took second. Scotty in the middle took third. Ryan had a really good V taper. His back wasn't meaty in the middle, but he has, we both had great abs, but he has a better V taper. His waist is a little bit tinier. I have denser abs. I have thicker abdomen. Like my actual abs are big. But yeah, that's who won in the middle, Ryan. Good dude. I've talked to all these guys. You want to know what's not toxic? Backstage at a fucking bodybuilding show. That's the nicest shit I've ever been in, is backstage at a bodybuilding show. Everybody's there to beat each other. And everybody's nice as shit to each other. And it ain't fake either. That was for novice. So for novice, they didn't have us separated in A and B. It was just me, Ryan, and all the tall guys. So I didn't do well in that. A little quick leg shot. That was for masters. He was just giant. I took second to him. That's masters over 40 in physique. Look how meaty his back is. Scotty took third. He took first. I took second. Got us in transition. This was one of the coaches, not my coach, caught the men's physique posing routine. I was told not to hit this back double bicep because stick to physique poses, but I want y'all to hear something. Listen to the crowd go, yeah, as soon as I hit it. So the crowd loved it when I hit the back double. I heard that, yeah. Got a good crowd pop. That shouldn't get a copyright strike. Yeah, I got a real good crowd pop for that. That was the day after the show for the beach. It's me and my coach. Got the reimagined ones on UNC ones. That's John. That's my boy. Also my coach. His first workout after the show. But I got the stage shots, took a week to get, so I got to skip through these areas to So nice front double bicep, legs activated and everything. That was, I think, prejudging. I'm not sure if it was main event or prejudging, but came in nice and full this time. Big difference from when I was sick. I look totally different from when I was sick for the Alabama show previously. I got a good back double bicep. Looks even better with shorts on. And I was told not to do this. That was one of the critiques. I hate that they don't want me to do this. I had to change my men's physique routine. I'm working on a new routine. Got to hit the Shawn Michaels pose, right? The Euro step, which I actually bring up the bicep more now. I've been working on that. And this is like my favorite pose, stage shot. My absolute favorite. My abs and obliques look fantastic. That's actually my profile picture now on my fitness page. Abs are nice and full. Serratus is nice and shredded. That was a good angle. It was a side stage shot. And this was a good shot. This was from the photographer. They had side stage shots and everything. I like hitting the obliques in transition. And I've gotten to where I sweep the foot now. I've been working on the routine, which I'll show you guys before we get into the fragrances. That was snapshots from my actual classic physique routine, which is right here. I was exhausted at this point. I did 2 divisions, 6 classes total. I was on stage more than anyone else. So by the night show for individual routines, I was like shaky and shit. Like even though I would hit 8 and everything. So nothing was as smooth as I would have liked it to be with the routine. It still flowed pretty well, but like when I hit this flat spread, you can see I kind of shake. My legs shook real hard and everything. I was fatigued. I was very fatigued at this point. It lasts a shitload of posing with side-by-sides comparisons and mandatories all morning in 6 classes. Nice quick ab hit. Switch over to the better oblique side. I didn't activate my legs well enough right there. And finish with the Shawn Michaels pose. And then we got the men's physique routine, which I've changed this. This isn't the exact same routine anymore because I had to remove this. I hate that I had to pull this because it just looks great. Looks great. Back double biceps is a strong pose for me, you know. And I sweep the leg more. You'll see in a second. I changed how I transitioned with that. That pose didn't change, but the leg sweep did. Yeah, so it's a good back double bicep pose, but because my focus moving forward is men's physique, so I have to eliminate that pose. I'm gonna do classic one more time for my warm-up show next year. I'm probably, instead of taking 2 years off, I'm probably gonna go redeem myself on the Riptide stage. I talked to the promoter yesterday. I'll probably jump back on stage next year at Riptide again. Come in undeniable. I'm determined to win. I hope Ryan's on stage too. I want to beat Ryan specifically. Shout out to Ryan. So I want to show you, this is what the routine has kind of changed to, which it has altered. This morning is that's yesterday, but this morning the video I'm going to show you, it's even smoother. But see, I bring the bicep up more for the Euro step. So this part right here is a little different, the way I flare the back. So we just switched it to just one instead of two. See how I sweep the leg and flow with the arm. Bring more pageantry and flair into it. And then the slow roll X-Man pose. So that's basically what it's going to be now, which this was this morning after I did cardio. So this is basically going to be the routine that I'm just going to hone in and polish through the off season for physique. Again, bring the bicep up higher and then push down a little bit, bring the rear delts out, and then lat spread and sweep the leg. Obviously it was carpet, so I couldn't sweep it real well as much as I could when I was at the gym. But then the slow arm roll X-Man pose, which I really quite enjoy. Exhale as the arms are coming down to tense the abs. I really like that. That's what it's going to be. So thank you for letting me share that with you guys. This was on the way out, all pumped up and everything yesterday. Thanks for letting me share this with you guys. I know not everybody cares. The numbers keep fluctuating, but this is my everyday life. While all my haters are talking shit at their miserable ass jobs, I'm at the gym. Think about that. Does that piss you off? I hope it does. I love going to the gym. I love bodybuilding, guys. I really do. It is definitely my second passion behind my fragrances. I love my fragrances. So you can see not quite as detailed anymore because I haven't really put on any body fat. I've put on some water. That's it. But I'm also a lot fuller because of it. Hit that X-Man pose. I do like doing that. It's just a combination of physique and classic poses. I'm going to hit a side chest right here. So I got all my vascularity and everything. So that's enough of that. I appreciate you letting me share that with you guys. We're definitely going to be skipping because we're super far behind in the comments now, so I apologize. EQ's another one. When he gets to make content, he was looking fly the other day. He went to a wedding. I don't know how many of you follow him on social media. He was looking nice and fly in that blue suit with them double monk straps on. Appreciate you, sir. Right back at you, my man. So, hey, Christine, good to see you. It's not even worked up. This is just my personality. Y'all always think I'm getting worked up. I'm an animated, high energy guy. I'm not worked up. The fuck 'em mentality, I live that every waking second. I have the fuck 'em mentality. I appreciate that, man. A Hugo reversed. It is really good for a cheapie. Now, I don't like the bottles they changed into as much. That little, tonic mixer shaker style bottle. But I heard they changed the fragrance a little bit. Somebody mentioned that in my rack store video comments. Because I thumbs up it. And they mentioned that in a comment. So I apologize that we're go heels. Hell yeah. So I apologize that we're skipping down, guys, but we got 3 fragrances still. You know what I mean? I did. I canceled. I canceled waiting on Joma Shop for 3 weeks now, and I bought them from Fragrance Buy. I bought 2 bottles, one for the member giveaway and then one for me. I know. That's my guy. For those of you who didn't know, this is the lovely gentleman that sent me Acqua di Gio Essenza out of the kindness of his heart. That's how much he rides with me, you know? I don't view Erica in that light, and I'm not going to say things like that about Erica. I don't have any issues with Erica at all. I like Erica, but yeah, I'm not judging women like that. Who's the hottest? I mean, she's a very attractive woman. There's no denying that. But let me guess, that's why you watch her, because that's the question you ask. Jesus Christ! Appreciate the super chat, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we're UNC head to toe. I appreciate that, my man. So yeah, it's a great video. George put a lot of time and effort. He put 6 days of editing into that. You can suck a big bag of dicks, you pussy motherfucker. Stop pushing those clones. Be honest with your viewers. I am honest with my viewers. I guess you missed the rant. So that's a human excrement piece of slime shit. No good motherfucker that shouldn't watch YouTube. That's part of the problem in this fucking community. I'm not going to say nothing nastier because I was about to say something really, really fucking nasty, but I'm not going to. I was about to say something really hateful, but fuck you. I'll just leave it at fuck you. On Italia, I've never tried that one. I actually haven't tried Symphony. I actually haven't tried it. Louis Vuitton. Appreciate that, sir. No one's ever satisfied. So we're slowly trying to get down. I appreciate that. Thank you, my man. Polo Red. So we got a lot. Okay, here we go. So now I know where I'm at in the conversation. We're saying Polo Red. I'm going to shill as much as possible. Sure you will. Polo Red, Polo Red, Polo Red. We got a new member, Jackson Ellis. I appreciate you, sir. Welcome to the family. Make sure to tune in this Sunday. We'll have our member live stream. You can see what that's all about. I don't know what member level you got. Let me look real quick. Let me scroll up. Wow, I'm that far behind. Elite members. So yeah, you'll be able to watch the live stream. So definitely check us out, my man. Oh, another burner. Here we go. The explosion of clones has ruined the fragrance community, in my opinion. Look, it's what people want. I don't like every clone. I like certain ones more than others. And the funny thing is, like the dumbass burner that I just blocked a moment ago, barely watches any of my content on clones because I criticize getting the original most of the time, like a lot, you know. And these are a lot of time clones that are sent to me, and I'm like, you know, does it measure up? With certain ones I really like, certain ones I'm like, no, just get the original. Save up and get the original. Or this one's better. This one does it better, or whatever. This one has more of this, or whatever. So that's just nonsensical bullshit, is what that is. You could be a burner for all I'm guessing, but it seems like a genuine gripe. So I don't think it is. That's why I'm answering it accordingly. But I could see where people feel that way. I get it. Again, if I didn't have a giant segment of people that wanted to hear my opinions on them, I wouldn't fucking do it. I'm a designer guy at my core. I mainly love designers. I'm really excited to do these, actually. I'm a designer guy at my core. I love me some niche, and there's certain clones I very much enjoy. I like the stuff that's more of a twist, inspired twist than a direct clone, you know. Sebastian does have basically a museum. Good to see you, Karen. I see you finally bit the bullet and subscribed. The last time I talked to you in Joey's stream, you kind of locked me out because I have to subscribe to comment in your chat. Appreciate that. Good to see you, Karen. Yeah, for sure. Strike two. Strike two, Sammy. Strike two. Okay. You're either going to take part in the types of conversations we're really having, or you going to get the fuck. That's not what we're doing here. This isn't a shallow chat. I'm not a shallow human. You're a shallow fuck, clearly. But yeah, that ain't how we roll over here. I hope I hurt your feelings. You can get the fuck. Because you shallow like that, you probably are a bitch. So there you go. I called you a bitch. Now you can leave. I won't even have to block you. Just leave, Sammy. Just fucking go, man. We're not doing that shit. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think you're the second person I think that's mentioned smelling a little bit of precious treasure to me. I'm very brutal with some of the things I have to say. I appreciate that, Sean. Mr. Mo, good to see you, sir. What's up, Scott? Good to see you, Frankie. All good, whether you join up or not. I'm just glad you're here, Frankie. Don't sweat it. Love Cuba. Hell yeah, EQ is definitely a real one. He slipped my mind. He's definitely a real one. I do love all the Aqua de Joes, actually. Love the lecture. Signature Extreme was good, the opening, but damn, it's way better when it starts to dry down. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So let me slide on down. Where can I find it nowadays? eBay, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been discontinued for a while now. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I made a video on it like 2 weeks ago. Go check it out. I actually, like 2 weeks ago, made a video. I appreciate that. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, that's the best shape I've ever been in. Let's do it. I thought you said the more I post myself in my underwear, the more likely you were going to stop following me, Jason. Nut up and stand by your word, bitch. And I see, I don't, Ben. Good to see you. I don't. I enjoy my morning cardio. I do 30 minutes every morning, even while I'm doing my reverse diet, which we're actually kind of bulking, lightly bulking a bit. I'm in a surplus. I appreciate. Yeah, my lats come like. I need to get wider at the top though, because it's my back is wide and thick, but it makes my waist appear even wider too. I know what you meant. Oh, here we go. So you see that? This is the bitch that buys the bot comments. This is the 6'4", 350 knock me out one punch fat fuck. This is who this is. That's who this is. This dude loves me. He either wants to wear my skin or fuck me. I don't know which one it is, but this dude, this bitch in love. This bitch right here. Yep. This is who makes profiles about me on Troll Grantica. This is just the bot comments, the bullshit all the time. Daily obsession with me is this loser, waste of skin, unproductive member of society, no good motherfucker. There he is. See? It's like Beetlejuice. I didn't say his name, but I talked about him a little bit earlier, so he showed up with some burner accounts because that's the fuck he does. Bitch. 6'4", 350-pound bitch. Bitch. You're a bitch. You are a bitch. Stop wasting your Waffle House check on bot comments. You need that money to move out your mama's house. Pimping. Go fuck yourself, you fat fuck. Did the same for my first show, and it was a nightmare. No, but I'd love to. That's the Mecca. I'd love to visit that one day. That is the Mecca. I'm sorry you had to hear that, ma'am. I know this. I haven't seen your name too often around here. I apologize for the vulgarity. I know some people don't like it. But certain instances, that's the person I was talking about earlier. That was that operating that burner profile. That's my daily obsessor. Again, he either wants to wear my skin or fuck me. It's one of the two. It's that kind of obsession. It's fatal attraction kind of shit. Yeah, physique's actually, even though it's only 2 mandatories, it's actually pretty intricate with the flash and the flare of transitioning and everything with the from pose to pose. I actually quite enjoy the pageantry of physique way more than I thought I would versus classic. I was in the wrong division. Physique's more for me than classic. He did message me privately and say he's going to do another show. And then I think in the live stream not that long ago, you brought it up. I appreciate that one, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I hope I'm providing some entertainment. King of Blues. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, David. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. That's my favorite, too. Revisiting Homme de Café 1978. Good to see you as well. I'm almost to the bottom one of these days. Grim, good to see you, my man. And that's gonna be some of your biggest haters. And you know what? My childhood friends were talking that shit when I started too. How that's changed. You know? So on a more positive note, yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Boz. I just look, sometimes I want to talk about it. And that's what we did today. You know? Savage EDT, wishing you and the wife a happy 4th. Thank you, Jason. You smell incredible. Don't let anybody tell you anything. I'm a Shawn Michaels guy. I do love Bret Hart. I do. The excellence of execution. He's one of the greatest technicians ever, if not the. But Shawn Michaels is the one. That's the man to me. Really? I have one in my cart on eBay, actually. I was debating on buying it finally. It's funny that you say that. We may have to talk. We may have to talk. Oh, this indigo. I'm tripping. No, I didn't like Santal Marina. Do I still have the decant laying around? I had it. I actually didn't. That's the only one I didn't like. Randy had sent me a decant a while back. Which later this month, I'm just setting up a live stream with Randy. I must have put it in one of the mystery packages. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I didn't care for that one. Yeah, I love that Mike Tyson quote. I thought it was you. It wasn't. Oh, I feel bad now. I could have swore it was you. I've never tried Stetson Legend. Mesquite Wood, and I haven't seen any other fragrance that has it. Thanks from Mexico. Good to see you. Welcome. Crowd sign. Oh, the crown sign. So that's some beta test thing they're doing with the top 10 commenters. The more you comment, the higher they rank you in the chat. That's something that YouTube just automatically does. Okay, so skipping on down. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Terrence. She was. She was. I don't know if she still is. Yeah, for sure. Good to see you, Mikey. What's going on, man? Sin of the day, Bulbasarini. Gnostic Voyage. Never tried it, though. Never tried it. Good to see you, though. Polo Deep Blue. Deep Blue smells like Polo Blue mixed with Dior Sauvage and a little bit of Cypress. That's how I've always viewed it. Yeah, for real. Like an hour, 20 minutes in, we haven't even done the fragrance yet. Perfudictos, my guy. What's going on? Blanca Pearl Golden Edition and Raptor coming very soon. I'll be sending them your way. Stay blessed. I appreciate that, my guy. I'm definitely looking forward to checking them out because Blanca Pearl, Mango Musk, Ambery Mango Musk. That's a great everyday fragrance, man. I need to throw that back in the rotation too. It's a great fragrance. Look, I don't mind like good-natured ribbing and trolling, but like I get hateful, nasty shit. Like I get told I'm gonna get robbed and threats, death threats, and nasty shit about my wife and glad my dog died and hope it suffered on the way. Like all the nasty humans that don't deserve to live. They shouldn't exist. They're a waste on society. They really are. That fat fuck that was trolling, he's a waste. He's a waste. Just Uden Overdose. I have one of the small bottles of Uden Overdose. Aluminum Sport Edition Blanche. Most people said Uden similar, better performance. That I'm not sure. That I am not sure. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you enjoy it, Ryan. Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. One that asks redundant, something like no. Because that's a fresher green. It's not fruity. It's citrus. It's a clean, soapy iris. A lot of petitgrain, that kind of green. No, Givenchy Gentleman Cologne's way better than Coach Green. Coach Green's kind of their inspiration on Greenly. It's kind of more similar to Greenly than Gentleman Cologne. I appreciate the super chat, though. Okay. Scrolling on down. Good to see you, sir. Caribbean Island, Coconut Lagoon. Man, so good, right? I do it. I wear it every week. No, I don't think this is a fake profile. I've seen her before. I just haven't seen her in a while, and that's why I apologize for the cursing right away. They're not too expensive on eBay. I bought my 90 ml of Spice Bomb Fresh for like 110 or something like that. It was right around retail. They're not crazy right now. Well, at least they weren't last year. I don't know if they are still. My man Dan and Malik's in the house. Yes, I think it's better than Blue Dish and LEDP personally. I think that's, besides Absolute, their best fragrance. 44, yeah, they got it in the Door Crashers. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't sell out of that. I think it's because everybody has it already, except for you, and I would totally recommend it. Totally recommend. You got to like incense, though. Very incense dominant. So let's get to the bottom. Back of Gentleman Cologne in My Life, Powdery Iris with Mediterranean Coastal Vibe. That's a great way to describe it for sure. Sure. It is called Watch Home Cool Summer. Power reserve on this goes like 3 freaking days. It's more than 40 hours. I didn't clock it, but this watch kept running for like 3 days after I wore it. This is a full glass case, sapphire glass. The entire thing is made of sapphire glass. Pay like $370. Nothing crazy. It's a Japanese automatic movement. It's not a Seiko movement or anything. I think it's a Miyamoto, something like that. And then actually, you can adjust that to where it can move or it can stay in place right there for the second notch. Yeah, it's a beautiful watch. Cool watch. They have it in a white strap, yellow strap, and black strap option. And I've of course, wanted the baby blue option. Yeah, I love this watch. Got it not that long ago. Got it for peak week. It came in. I bought it before my competition. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Well, thank you. Oh, the Cheap. Good to see you. Ooh, been craving it since the sample last year. That's funny. So the general manager at Chipotle, we were talking about 1 Million Parfum the other day. That's become his favorite fragrance. Yeah, I've been kind of getting back to my watches. I'll let this die. I haven't wore this in over a month. I got a bunch of. I wear G-Shocks most of the time now. I got a variety of G-Shocks. I got an iced out G-Shock that I bought the other day. I got like four or five G-Shocks. The Cassiope and then a bunch of 2100s. Because I like to wear them in the gym. I can beat them up and everything. No big deal. Then I got my Seiko mods, my Daytona with the meteorite dial, and my Date Just. I only wear in certain instances. I wear the Daytona more than the Date Just. This is for more dressy occasions that I wear the Date Just. Those have Seiko movements. The Seiko mods look like Rolex, but Seiko guts and dial. All right, it's time. It's fragrance time after an hour and 24 minutes, huh? These are pretty straightforward fragrances. I've never smelled Polo Red Rush. I know it's supposed to be the more citrusy forward version of the original. It's got like pineapple and a bunch of citrus and I think mint. So it was cheap. Didn't mean to get it. So what the hell? Let's get it. So donated blood earlier, by the way. That's why that's there. I was way overdue. That's definitely Polo Red. Glistening. That's a little bit like a spicy mint. A little bit spicier than I expected it to be. Not as fruity sweet as regular Polo Red, though. It's definitely more citrusy, like lemon forward. It's a juicy citrus. Still powdery and sweet, but it's not as sweet as the regular ones. It's definitely fresher. Summer forward Polo Red. Still powdery, though. I love that it's still powdery because that's like my favorite thing about Polo Red is that they're all powdery. The heavy ones, the light ones, they're all powdery. They all got that sweet tonka bean powder. Now, I don't necessarily think it's better than the original. I still think that's a better fragrance. But the application for the current setting makes more sense for Polo Red Rush. Just a little bit fresher. Let's pull up the notes. It's like pineapple, lemon, mint, stuff like that. 2018. Fresh citrus, fruity, aquatic, floral. 7.3 out of 10, 24 ratings. Grapefruit, lemon, pineapple, red mandarin. So I was right about the lemon and the pineapple. We got spearmint, red apple, lavender, orange blossom, saffron. So there's the spice. Okay, that makes sense. Cedarwood, coffee, and musk. Still got the coffee note, which I do faintly get. It's not heavy on the coffee, but it's noticeable. But it's definitely a lot of the lemon, I find. Mint, saffron, lavender. Not so much apple as the regular one. The original EDT, I think, has got more apple to it. That's a spicy mint smell. Like this saffron spearmint combo is like really popping off of my skin. How many of you get the mint and the saffron that have this? How prominently do you get it? Because if it's popping off of me like this, I would like to think everybody gets at least a little bit of it. Gold Swole watches. I remember them from the like early 2000s. Those things are huge. They're like 55 millimeter, 58 millimeter, some shit like that. Lee Priest used to wear them. But Lee Priest has got massive forearms, so they work. And that's how I know about him. I think he was like had a brand deal with him at one point. Because I've been following Lee Priest ever since the social media existed. Yeah, citrusy, spicy mint, a little coffee, powdery. 7.5, very good. It ain't special. I don't think it's the best one. I still wouldn't take it over the Eau de Parfum or even the EDT. I'd take it over the Parfum. I wouldn't take it over the Intense. Definitely not. Intense is like a freaking masterpiece. The Intense and the Extreme, I think everybody can agree, are like perfect. Yeah, it's way spicier than I expected it to be. Like, way spicier. Get out of the way. I'm in a hurry. Red Rush, fruity aromatic. Complements the line with the speed adrenaline proposal. Kind of makes sense, yeah. Because flankers with the least longevity. And well, that's the thing. The freshest, most volatile is usually going to be the lowest performer as far as longevity. I'm sure it's not a strong performer. It's bright, it's vibrant, but it's probably going to be short-lived with how strong it is currently. That makes sense. It's probably hour projection at best kind of thing. This is probably realistically anywhere from 4 to 6 hour fragrance. Or some would tell me 30 minutes, which I don't believe. 30 minutes of projection, maybe. That I could believe. Some people look at the life of a fragrance as its projection. So that's where I think a lot of the 30 minutes and it's gone, bro, comments come from. What do you guys rate it? I'm thinking 7.5 because I know a lot of you have tried it. I'm thinking it's very good, but it's not the best in the line. It's middle of the pack. Yeah, I like it. I said the words iced out G-Shock, and we got to add with an iced out G-Shock. That's a cheap looking one, though. $6,500 must be some serious diamonds, though, so it's definitely not cheap. That's funny. We got an eBay ad. I said eBay and iced out G-Shock, and we got a freaking ad for that. That's funny. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. It's not special, but it is good. It is good. I'm going to wear this soon. How soon? I'm not sure. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't like when it doesn't show my backdrop. Coffee's coming out more and more prominently. It does smell really good. I'm sticking with 7.5. Put that right there. 7.5. What do you guys think? Let me scroll down real quick. The vintage bottle of Bulgari Pour Homme Extreme. Such a great daily driver subtone. Makes me want to smell the. So the new one's very tea dominant. It's basically a tea fragrance. The Extreme's better. But if you like tea, You must try the EDP. You must. I was sponsored by Swell Watches back in 2015. Well, there you go. You had a brand deal for them too. Bulgari is such a great brand. They put out a lot of really good stuff. Like, not even their upper tier, like their regular designer stuff. They put out some good stuff. Casio Duro is the watch of the day. You can't go wrong with Casio Duro. Nice, small, suits everybody's wrist. Donate yesterday. Picked up a bottle of Red Extreme when the bottles were readily available without the inflated prices. Yeah, I think the 4.2 tester with cap I was looking at was like $130. It's kind of the range. I don't mind paying that. That's understandable. 200 is crazy. 130, okay, I get it. Yeah, been a while. A lot came out on that one. I'm sure it'll get clipped and all the little weasel motherfuckers will have a field day with it. That's fine. I don't care. I know everything I say and do and post is under a microscope, has been for years. And that's cool. That's fine. Keep making me one of the most popular people here. Weirdos. Dry greenish funk, hesitant to commit. Noted. I do have Aqua, but that's it. Well, I mean, hey, that's a building block fragrance for them, I think. Kind of a classic. I wore it not that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. I had it in the rotation. It's pretty good. Raspberry leather, spicy. It's not one of my favorite 10 designers released. It's that second tier for me this year. That's good. That's fair. Kind of does smell like it a little bit. That makes sense. The coffee's a separator, though. If you're talking about Polo Red Rush, I agree. Let me scroll down. Yep, 55 millimeter. Yeah, I know something crazy like that. Jimmy Choo Intense. We'll do that one next. 7 to 7.5, so you agree? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very good. I don't think it's special, though. I used to have a pink one. I don't know what happened to it. I had a pink Casio Duro. Gold Casio watch it digital with calculator. That's a Duro. There you go. No. The Duro's I'm tripping. The Duro's the diver. I'm tripping. Yeah, my bad. Wrong one. Cartier Port Homme Vintage. I've never tried that one. Pandora. Love to know. So Boz is the person that really put Pandora on my map, because Boz has a strong affinity for Pandora, actually. Oh yeah, we talked about it earlier. So the whole final preacher character and an arc of this story, he had discussed with me a long time ago before he started actually working on it. Here's what I'm going to do. I was on the phone with him yesterday. I talk to George all the time. George is a very dear friend of mine. Yeah, I love George too. So, time to get into the next one. Jimmy Choo Man Intense. I don't recall if I've ever smelled this one. I think this is the only one I've never smelled. I've never owned it. I don't think I've ever smelled it prior. I'm assuming it's just a ramped up, spicier version of the original. I did wear the original the other day, and it was lovely. It was quite lovely to wear the original. That was one where somebody was saying 30 minutes and it's gone. I'm like, no, 30 minutes of projection, sure. Black pepper. Out in the air, I get black pepper instinctively. Peppered melon. Does smell like the original with a lot of pepper. Definitely makes it more intense. So it's named correctly. It's not an inappropriate name. It's definitely intense Jimmy Choo Man. Oh, that's nice. That does smell good. It's not too much pepper, but it's distinctive. Like, it doesn't make my nose tingle. Melon. That smells good. It smells really good. I'm going to rate this one higher than the Polo Red. This is really nice. I did promise a line review. I got to wear this one first. I got to wear this. I did promise a line review. I had a lot of feedback when I had mentioned that. .8 out of 10, 54 ratings. I'm going to rate it higher than that. Synthetic, fresh, sweet, fruity, and spicy. Lavender, honeydew melon, mandarin orange, geranium, black pepper. Yeah, for sure. Divana, there's your sweetness. Cistus, absolute cistus labdanum. That could be come across a little leathery, could be a little ambery, could be a touch sweet. There's a couple things it can do. Patchouli and tonka bean. There's some sweetness. It's a little bit powdery. It is very fresh still. I would say just about as fresh as the original, but it does come across a bit more intensive because of this pepper. That spice that the black pepper brings to it definitely intensifies the profile just a bit to where I think it's an accurate name when you compare it to the original. It smells really good. Now, I could be getting some nose fatigue because it doesn't smell really strong, because I am sniffing very synthetic designers right now, and that's serious culprits for nose fatigue, because there's no way it's just fading that quickly within a minute. It's got to be my nose is fading. Still smell it, but yeah. Peppered melon, basically what I get here. A little touch of powder, but peppered melon. The opening's great. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I think it's an 8 out of 10. For a designer, I think it's a great designer. Just scent alone. What performance is going to be, it is what it is. I don't know. Might be great on me. Might be terrible. Either way, I like the way it smells a lot. It's definitely an 8 out of 10. I think I'm going to wear this tomorrow, because I do want to work on that line review, but I got to get at least one full wearing experience to have somewhat of an educated conversation on what the experience is like with this one. So I'll sniff on this for a couple of hours before I take a shower. Maybe even wear it out the shower tonight and then wear it tomorrow. But I think it's an 8 out of 10. First impressions. I mean, it's just a couple minutes in, but I think I'm going to wear it tomorrow so I can really assess it a lot better. I might do like 2 sprays before I head to the gym, or maybe just 1 spray on my hand to kind of sniff on. I've been testing a lot at the gym lately. Not full wearings, like stuff that's on the hands. And then I'll usually pick one of those to wear as my scent of the day. Today it was Light Breeze. I was off from the gym, but I did Light Breeze. That's why I didn't spray my hands, because they're still, both the House of Destan fragrances are still lightly on my skin. So I'm going to go 8 out of 10. I do think it's better than the original. I don't think it's wildly better, but I think it's better. Givenchy Gentleman EDT, the light purple juice. Ooh, soapy iris. But Soir is a good black tea fragrance. Yeah, Soir is actually my least favorite of the 4. I like the original better. I like the Extreme. The Extreme is my favorite. I would say the Extreme, then the EDP, then the original, then Soir is how I would rank those. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's felt like that for a long time. While driving to Houston to my sales job, Jimmy Choo Man intends a good house fragrance, in my opinion. Something to wear after a shower. Yeah, I might wear it out the shower tonight. Just get some preliminary wearing out of it for a couple of hours before I go to bed, because it'll be like 3 hours before I go to bed after I shower. Because I'm going to shower after this. I need to eat, and then I'm going to shower. Yeah, and look, this is going to go for a while. The final join the Ministry of Scent, his Patreon, which I'm at the $33 level. I rejoined. So when he stopped making content, I got out of his I stopped contributing to his how do I keep losing the word Patreon? So I rejoined, because there's 2 tiers. I'm Brother Iris, because you get a name. You get a new name when you join the Ministry of Scent. I'm Brother Iris. So if you ever see Brother Iris in the credits, then I'm Brother Iris. That's the name we came up with. It's hilarious. Get ready for his next video. It's going to stir some shit. His next video is really going to stir some shit and hurt some feelings and trigger some people. It really will. I'm so excited for his next video. It's going to be fantastic. We talked about it yesterday morning. It was my idea. And then he's like, this is fucking great. Yes. He's like, I'm going to film that today. He's like, I'm going to work on that. He's like, I wanted to put this topic out next, but we're doing that next. That sounds more fun. You'll see why. We brainstormed and was like, yeah, you need to do this video. It's going to be great. Fantastic. I can't wait for his next video. Ooh, that would be. That's tough, because they're very equal. That's a great topic. It is pretty good. I'm going to wear that more when the fall rolls around. I've only done 2 test sprays so far. I just got it. I have all of them now. Intense, and I needed to rebuy the original, so I would have all of them, because I used to have a 30 ml of the original. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. George's next video. Coach EDP is really good. So I've been having a lot of people ask me that versus Explorer Extreme. Explorer Extreme is way more leather forward, and Coach EDP is much spicier. Coach EDP is much closer to something like Sauvage Elixir than Explorer EDP is, because Explorer EDP I find to be nice and fruity and leathery with a little bit of spice, whereas it's very spicy with Coach EDP. They're both great. They're a little redundant, sure. I understand why people are saying this or that. Are they similar? So I get it. But there's distinctive differences with the shift of the nuances. But yeah. So we got one more. I've never smelled Cerruti Sport. I figured, what the hell? I bought it on a whim. It was like 20-something bucks. The bottle looks cool to me with like the orange stem. There's a tester. Supposedly has the cap. I'm going to be pissed if it doesn't. So, Legend line. Azzaro Legend. Azzaro Legend line? You mean to say Azzaro's something else? Legend. They got Legend flankers. With a line, it does have cap. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It has the cap. Okay. Orange stem, orange lettering. I just think the bottle looks cool. I saw the notes. Things like an aromatic fougere. Doesn't click into place, but it holds well. Atomizer's lined up, and that's always good. Yeah, so I'm saying I'm Mont Blanc Legend line, maybe, not a Azzaro Legend. It was Azzaro Chrome line, Wanted line, something like that. Pour Homme line. They would go well together. That makes sense. Because Missoni Wave is not like Eau Extreme. Missoni Wave is like a L'Homme Sport, regular L'Homme Sport, not Eau Extreme. Clone similar to Eau Extreme. I have a niche clone of Eau Extreme. It's a Gritty Rebellion. I think it's better. It's greener. It's amazing. It's cheaper. You can get it cheaper. You can get it for like $100. George Atkinson, the Fragrance Apprentice. We're talking about the Fragrance Apprentice, who's now known as the Final Preacher, the community's Final Preacher. None off the top of my head. That's one of those fragrances I think you should save for, honestly. Okay, that's what we're kind of figuring. Solid replacement, yeah, for sure. Let's give it a spritz. Wow, that's a crappy atomizer. Look at it. Narrow stream. Got to hit that just right. That's what she said. Got to hit that just right. Minty aromatic? No. Maybe a little bit. Minty green. Maybe even not mint, like a fresh cypress that's coming across a little minty. I'm trying not to get close to it yet. That's familiar. That smells very done to death. It smells good, though. It smells like a solid fragrance. Not special at all. Lowest rating. Going to be the lowest rating, but not a bad rating. Just not a great rating either. That does smell nice. It is powdery. Powdery floral has more of an old school smell to it. That's like a classic citrus aromatic. It's a little creamy musk. They're on to something. It's solid. I don't think it's special, though. $2016. This smells like it came out in 1985. Citrus, fresh, synthetic, aquatic, woody. Bergamot, cardamom, cedarwood, lavender, marine notes, vetiver woods. Very simple, done to death. Similar to Invictus? That's a bit of a reach. Low Porkenzo Pour Homme. I'd have to grab my bottle. That, probably. I do have a bottle of that. Speaking of Chad. Yeah. I do have a bottle of that. It probably is similar to that. been a while since I've smelled it. But Invictus, I think that's a bit of a reach, honestly. Maybe if it dries, it gets a little more like Invictus. Like it's watery, but it's like creamy. What's making it creamy? It's aromatic. It's soapy clean. A little bit of green spice, but it's fresh. Like this cardamom comes across fresh. That's the spice, obviously, in the green element. But it comes across very fresh. That's why I was thinking maybe like a fresh cypress. Cedarwood's not sharp. It's a decent cedarwood oil. I'll give it a 7. It's very good. I was debating on a 6.5 better than good when I said it was going to be a lower grade than the others, but the more I smell it, I like this. This is everyday wear kind of stuff for a guy. Warmer climate. It has a professional feel to it. It meets casuals, hence sport. Kind of how I feel about Dior Homme Sport. Like I feel like that's just as business professional as it is casual t-shirt. I feel like it pulls double duty really well. I think this does the same. Nitro Red's kind of its own thing because of that heavy watermelon. Like it's similar to Hawass and Invictus, but it's very watermelon forward. Like that's the big outlying factor of what makes it its own thing. Yeah, yesterday did a sin of the day shorts. I'd sniffed on it through the day at the gym, and then I did a full wearing, and performance is really good. It never loses freshness. But as far as Cerruti 1881 Sport, 7 out of 10. That's solid. Very good. Very good fragrance. I'll wear it in the next couple of weeks. I don't know exactly when. I'll keep it on the table and keep it around. And I'll just randomly have one of those. Oh, fuck it. Let me wear Cerruti 1881 Sport. I'll have one of those moments coming up. But yeah, Versace Mano Fresh Extreme. It's in that second tier of designer releases for me. I don't think it's one of the 10 best designers released this year. It's in that second tier. I think it's a very good release. It's almost like if you took YSL Myself and blended it with Versace Mano Fresh minus the starfruit, because it's very orange blossom forward. It's very aquatic, fresh orange blossom, lemony citrus, clean musk, aquatic and watery, with orange blossom and a lot of it. So I understand people saying it's similar to Myself, but specifically taking that orange blossom oil and putting it in a slightly stripped down version of Versace Mano Fresh. I say slightly stripped down because you lose the starfruit, the main player. Kind of weird that they did that. But it is really, really good fragrance. Try it before you buy. It's not a risky blind buy. You probably like it. Most people will probably like it. But if you're going into it expecting it to smell exactly like Mano Fresh, but just intensified, it doesn't do that. There's some twists here. There's some difference and different elements to it that make it less Mano Fresh, more Mano Fresh mixed with something. And in this case, I think it's Mano Fresh mixed with YSL Myself. Yeah, it's cheap. Cerruti 1881 Sport. It's like $20-something, $24 maybe. What I pay? $24. It's a tester. Comes in a white tester box, but has the cap. It is solid. 7 out of 10. Doesn't reinvent the wheel. If you like the more traditional style, masculine, fresh fragrances, probably like this. Now, when I use Dior Homme Sport as an example, it's the way I would wear it. The usability of it, I find to be the same. The profiles are not the same. It's a very clean, musky smell, like a creamy lavender, a little bit of powder, but watery, fresh green, not really all that spicy. That cardamom's a lot fresher than you may think. I like it. I don't love it. I like the other two more, but not much more. My favorite's definitely the Jimmy Choo Man Intense for the bunch. Oh, yeah, definitely. That pepper's still hanging out. And it did get a little stronger, so it was my nose fatiguing a bit. Getting away from it, it got stronger. So at the moment, my nose was starting to fade. I gave it a little bit of a break, talked for a bit, and we're good now. Yeah, that's amazing. I would take Gritty Rebellion over a L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme. It's a little bit greener, but it's distinctively niche. Chanel L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme. Mango Oud's amazing. That's my favorite from them. No, it's more of a sweet, juicy slice of mango. Yeah. The meaty side of it. Fleshy, as you're calling it. Yeah. Definitely. Not ripe. Very juicy. Almost like preserved in the juice. Those jars of mango. That kind of mango smell. A really sweet, juicy smell. It's really good. Nectar cream snowball with mango. Sweet. That's how I've always described it. That's what I relate it to. A nectar cream snowball with mango. Sweet oud. It's amazing. It's so good. It's a unique mango fragrance. One of the best I've ever smelled. Yeah. So it was $95 from Fragrance Buy when I bought it. I don't know if they have it in stock. Some gritty fragrances are still like mid 100s from discounters, but it was $95 when I bought it. Let's see if they got it in stock. 103. So it went up a little bit, but that's still a lot cheaper. It's 100 ml. It's a lot cheaper than buying a 100 ml of Chanel L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme. And honestly, they did it better. They took that profile, they made it a little bit greener, some cypress, heavy cypress, but it smells like Chanel L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme with better ingredients and added cypress. It's fantastic. 8.2 out of 10, 108 ratings. Fresh citrus green, fruity woody, lemon zest, bergamot, mint, shiso, cypress, fruity notes, ambergris, oak moss, patchouli. It doesn't really smell as much like Under the Lemon Tree as much as it smells like a L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme. It distinctively smells like they twisted and manipulated their own version. You can call it a niche clone, basically. I would venture to say it's a niche clone of a L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme. It's a bit greener. As you can see, a lot of green notes. You got mint, shiso, cypress, oak moss, and patchouli. A lot of green. I think green is right where it needs to be in the middle. Fresh citrus green, fruity woody. A little musky, but because of the ambergris. Yeah. Performs really well. Like I said, better ingredients. Better pizza. Papa John's. Heard that thunder. About to storm out there. Yeah, it's a banger. This is my number 2. It's actually right here. It's funny that I'm sitting here talking about it. It's right here because I plan on wearing it soon. It's literally right here. I don't know why I didn't just grab the fucking bottle. It's right here. It's awesome. This is a great brand. It's a great brand. If you can find any of their fragrances around $100, I'd almost venture to say if you like the note breakdown, just buy it. I've never tried anything mediocre from them. Even the feminine stuff, I just give it to my wife. It's too feminine. We have 6 bottles between us. I have 4 of them. She has 2 of them. I forgot which 2 she has, but this is amazing. And then 1968 is traditional aromatic fougere, but with better quality. Not all the bottles are identical. Like these just happen to be the same style and color scheme. The mango oud bottle, oh God, beautiful. Beautiful, iridescent, bright, fruity, tropical colors with gold cap. Pull it up. This is one I encourage everyone to try. This. See, very vibrant looking bottle. Fruity, sweet, synthetic, creamy, fresh, mango, guava, neroli, osmanthus, lang-lang, coconut milk. That's why it's got that nectar cream snowball kind of thing going. It's that creamy side of it. Ambergris, oud, vanilla. And this blend right here makes it a very sweet smelling oud. It's not really heavy on the funk. It's not a smoky oud. It's not animalic. It's really good. Really good. Really, really good. I haven't tried the new one yet. Stupid cough. I haven't tried the new one yet. I want to. My personal favorite, and it's unisex, Day 3 fragrances. Well, for men specifically, I would say Zaharoff's Signature Seraphine Musk. But something that leans more unisex, Day 3 fragrances, Trey Oros. It's my top 2. This is a hit. It ain't a bias thing. It's that good thing. Yeah, for sure. Definitely sample worthy. It's a light meets dark Tibetan musk based fragrance. Alpine deer. It's really good. Yeah, they stack well in a collection, like little bitty books. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Louise? Happy Land Shameless, my favorite. And Dior Homme. Oh, you definitely get a soft live stream clap for that. Damn, Louise, I'm jealous. Yeah, Dior Homme. That's amazing. What's up, Kara? Oh, yeah. I mean, we're about to shut it down. I got through all three fragrances. We're down to right under 100 people. We're down to the core, right around 100, we had our biggest audience for the rant, of course. We always do. Without and look, because the numbers were at its current peak, and I assume that would probably be the biggest the crowd would get. There's part of the reason why that's when I start saying the things I'm saying, because I'm not saying the shit to not be heard, for it to not make its rounds. I'm saying the shit because I want people to fucking hear it. It's gonna get clipped. It's gonna get spread. Yeah. Turn of the Mac stuck in my head. That's a great song. 30 ml Dior. Oh yeah. And hold that deer, near and dear. If they did, it wouldn't be the same fragrance. That's the thing. I promise you will be more satisfied with spending that $103 on what I think is a better version of Chanel L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme than you would have ever been cycling through the countless options people could have recommended in the $20 to $40 price range. You'd have bought 2 or 3 of them trying to be satisfied when you could have just got this. And I can't guarantee it, but I can get really close to saying that if you really like Chanel L'Oreal Sport Eau Extreme, which I believe you do, that's why you're looking to spend less money and get something really close, you're going to love that you bought Gritty Rebellion, because I'm sure you're familiar with the Chanel. And when you smell this, you're going to be like, holy shit, this is better quality oils. I see what he means. It's greener. This is it. It's that good, dude. So yeah, Frag Day 10, you could save 10% on that as well. Or at Joma Shop together with okay. What was the price at Joma Shop? I had to cancel. I've been waiting 3 weeks for Mancera Fig Me Up. I had to cancel my order because I got sick of waiting from Joma Shop. I nicknamed him Sloma Shop for a reason. If you've ever heard anybody say Sloma Shop, I started this shit like a year and a half ago. Gritty Rebellion. There's Mango Oud for $149. How much was it here? Oh, I didn't look. Probably about the same. 154. But you can get 10% off right now. So you can actually get it $15 less because they got that sale going on. We got Pomelo Sorrento, this one we have. Supernova is a greener Ganymede. That's really good. That's got a lot of cypress in it too. 1968. Oh, guys, look. Please have it actually be in stock. Because that's a steal on 1968. Let's pull up 1968. Whoops. I meant to be on here. Let's do this. There it is. So fresh fruity fougere, floral, black currant, bergamot, green mandarin, grapefruit, pink pepper, lavender, magnolia, rose, patchouli, vetiver, tonka bean, musk, ambergris. So the pink pepper really gives it this fresh, bright, aromatic nature, almost minty-like. This is gorgeous. They don't have anything that smells like section, but think Eau Sauvage and stuff like that. Your classic aromatic fougères, citrus aromatics. This is better than those. Yeah. So anybody that was looking for that, that's a steal right there. It says in stock, so it should ship within a day or two. But $78.98, that's a steal. That's better than what I paid. Their testers come with caps. Half of mine are testers. They come with caps. So keep that in mind. What else they got? Okay, that's the end of that. But that's a steal. That is a freaking steal. I've never tried Bisonat. I don't know how to say that, but that's $65. Because any of their stuff that's cheap for them. This is a 2024 release. Powdery, woody, oriental, smoky, floral, coffee, hay, vetiver. Ooh, smoky notes, leather. Ooh. In stock, add to bag. These sons of bitches, I hate ordering from them. This looks like something I would like. Similar to ombre nomad, leather oud, and ombre leather. Well, all right then. That looks good. Fuck these ratings. That shit don't matter. That looks good. Dry coffee, leather, oud, tobacco. $65. All right then. Count me in. See what else you got that's cheap right now. I'll buy damn near. It's like Mancera. For the right price, I'll buy. I'll blind buy any of their fragrances. What else we got? That's the two deals. This I can wholeheartedly say, if you like classic masculine, you're gonna love this, guys. 1968. Keep that in the cart. Right? And leather, oud, and tobacco with smoky notes. What a combo. And a little white floral jasmine thrown in there. Some Indonesian jasmine, I think is what it was. Is it? Night blooming jasmine. Sorry. Whatever the fuck night blooming jasmine is, but jasmine. Yeah, that's a good looking combo right there, man. Very powdery. Count me in. I love powdery fragrances. Count me in. That looks good, right? That's a good price, man. Yeah, $89. That's a great price. You're going to like it. If you like Eau Extreme, Chanel L'Homme Sport Eau Extreme, you're going to like it. For the money, $65, I'm telling you, Gritty's a great brand. That's steals. You start getting $90 and below for Gritty, steal. I've never smelled anything that's not great from them. Chergy's phenomenal. That's a classic. Duchessa's beautiful. We have Duchessa. Heidi has the bottle. She's got the one with the bedazzled cap, the jeweled cap. Got Amberful, and that's similar to Ganymede, right? Not a little bit. It's almost like Tigar mixed with Ganymede. Kind of how I view it. Oh, I would take Rebellion. Much more crowd pleasing. Easy. That's the stuff, though. They're both really good, but I would take Rebellion. You got to like L'Homme Sport Eau Extreme, though. If you don't like that, you're not going to like Rebellion. But if you're a big fan of it, it's better for the money, I think. You spend less, it's better quality, and I like the green twist on it. It's greener. Yeah. I think you'd really like 1968, though. Based on your style, you'd love it. I think you'd love 1968. I think, honestly, but knowing your taste, 1968 of the two would be better for you. Unless you're looking for a more designer-like profile. But knowing your taste, especially with what you do and with how you roll most days. And it's easy reach for what it is. It's not like it's a challenge. I know you're going more easy reach these days. Yeah. I'll never steer you wrong, Jason. I'll never steer you wrong. Especially since I know your taste. It's easier when I know what you like and what you lean towards. It's so much easier for me to make recommendations when I learn people's taste. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Club de Nuit Precious. I haven't worn that one in a little while. That's a great interpretation on Absolute Ventus. Really is. Armoff did a thing with that one. So we're a little over 2 hours. I think it's about that time. I'm going to buy, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Buy a Sonat? I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. $65. Yeah, here it's storming like a motherfucker out there. So definitely time to shut her down. So I appreciate all of you spending some time with me. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Welcome to the new members that we got. Thank you for listening to my bullshit and letting me share the stage stuff with you guys and all the fitness stuff. I sure appreciate that. Either Thursday or Friday, probably Friday. We'll come back on and we're going to have some more fragrances to talk. It's not going to be an hour of me talking. We'll get into the fragrances a lot sooner next time, I promise. I had that stuff I wanted to get off my chest. Wife's going to be mad at me. Like, I heard you bitching in there. What'd you talk about? Because she wants me to leave it alone too. She's the one that's fussed me and like, you let that community ruin you. You just think everybody's toxic like that now. Because I have treated people outside of this community like I approach my standoffish nature with assuming, because so many people are toxic towards me on the internet, that I just assume that's society nowadays. And it's specifically the internet. It's not people in front of your face. It's just not. I've met a lot of good fucking people this year. A lot of really good people. A lot of great opportunities have presented themselves in the fitness world for me, for the future. So, new basket. Social media is not the only basket that my eggs are going in these days. It's a blessing. It's wonderful. So, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for spending some time with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Happy hump day. Hump day! And try to be back for Friday. That's the goal. Try doing Friday. I'm going to let 2 of those packages come in. I think one for sure. Check tracking before we sign off. I'll let you know which package comes. I got one for sure coming tomorrow. It's in Georgia. Oh, it's fucking coming down out there. It's storming. The one that's coming tomorrow has Apex O Intense, Replica Beach Walk, Nishane Ambra Calabria, Replica Sailing Day, and Chopard Leather Malaki. One of the releases from this year that I want to get my hands on. And let's see, when's this one coming? Still just shows label created on this one. Just to let you know what that one is. That one is the 2 bottles of Fig Me Up. And then this is Armoff Niche White Diamond, Armoff Niche Platinum, Latafa Kate Alfresan Unlimited, because I've been needing to get that one. It's the only one I don't have. Comptoir Sud Pacifique Aqua Motor. Got one of those testers for that sale. Hobogant Fougere Royale. They had such a great price on that. My decant's been empty. That's a great Fougere. Finally grabbed a bottle of Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. The price was right. I said, what the hell? Grab it for the collection. Not going to wear it that often. And Mancera Cherry. That package, I think it's just label created. I smell all these fragrances radiating off my arms. It smells so good. Well, this one's actually shipped. It's in New York. It's saying Saturday for that one. So that's a no-go for this weekend. But I do have those 2 fragrances from Sauvant Garde to go over as well. So thank you guys for spending some time with me. It was great to see all of you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Like the stream on your way out, and check out this morning's video, please, if you don't mind.